What if I told you that tomorrow, the fate of our entire world could change in the blink of an eye? That an invisible force beyond our comprehension could appear on our cosmic doorstep, threatening to tear apart everything we know and love? This isn't science fiction, folks. This is the terrifying reality of what could happen if a black hole entered our solar system. And trust me, it's a scenario that'll keep you up at night. We're talking about black holes, the universe's ultimate vacuum cleaners, capable of swallowing entire stars and bending the very fabric of space and time. Now, I know what you're thinking. Black holes are way out there in space, right? They can't hurt us here on Earth. And normally, you'd be right. But what if one decided to pay us a visit? So, how close would a black hole need to get before we start seeing catastrophic effects? Well, the answer might surprise you. We wouldn't need to wait for it to reach our backyard before all hell breaks loose. Imagine you're going about your day when suddenly, the news breaks. Astronomers have detected a black hole entering the Kuiper Belt, that ring of icy bodies beyond Neptune's orbit. At first you might think, so what? That's billions of miles away. But here's where things get scary. The black hole's immense gravitational pull would start tugging on the objects in the Kuiper Belt, sending a barrage of comets and asteroids hurtling towards the inner solar system. It would be like someone kicking a cosmic hornet's nest, with Earth right in the middle of the swarm. As the black hole moves closer, its effects would become more pronounced. The orbits of the outer planets would start to shift. These gas giants, which have acted as our cosmic shield for billions of years, could be thrown into chaos. Now I want you to pause for a moment and really think about this. How would you feel knowing that the very structure of our solar system, something we've always taken for granted, was being torn apart? Let me know in the comments below. But let's keep going, because things are about to get a whole lot worse. As the black hole continues its journey inward, its gravitational influence would reach Mars, then Earth. And this is where our nightmare truly begins. Earthquakes would rock the planet as Earth's crust responds to the black hole's gravitational pull. Volcanoes long thought dormant would roar back to life, spewing ash and lava across the landscape. The very ground beneath our feet would become unstable, shifting and cracking in ways we've never seen before. And the oceans? Oh, the oceans would be a sight to behold. Tides would rise to unprecedented heights, swallowing coastlines and flooding inland areas. Tsunamis of unimaginable size would sweep across the globe, reshaping continents in their wake. But here's a terrifying thought. All of this destruction would just be a prelude to the main event. Because if the black hole gets too close, Earth faces a fate far worse than mere natural disasters. There's something called the Roche limit, the distance within which a celestial body held together only by its own gravity will disintegrate due to a second celestial body's tidal forces. For Earth and a typical stellar mass black hole, this limit is about 520,000 kilometers. To put that in perspective, that's about 1.4 times the distance between Earth and the Moon. If a black hole came that close, Earth wouldn't just be destroyed. It would be torn apart at the atomic level. Imagine watching as chunks of our planet are ripped away, forming a spiral of debris around the black hole. The air would be sucked away, the oceans would boil off into space, and the very ground would disintegrate beneath our feet. It's a scenario so catastrophic, so final, that it's hard for our minds to even comprehend. The end of everything we've ever known, everything we've ever built, in a cosmic blink of an eye. But let's step back from the brink for a moment, because I can hear some of you asking, could we survive this? Is there any way to escape such a fate? Well, the answer is complicated. And it depends on how much warning we get. If we detected the black hole early enough, say while it was still in the outer solar system, we might have a chance. Not to stop it, of course. The energy required to deflect or destroy a black hole is far beyond our current technological capabilities. No, our only hope would be to run, to flee our doomed planet and find a new home among the stars. It sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, doesn't it? A mass evacuation of Earth with giant spaceships carrying the remnants of humanity to a new world. But here's the thing, we're not quite there yet, technologically speaking. As of 2024, our space exploration capabilities, while impressive, are nowhere near what we'd need for such a massive undertaking. We've sent rovers to Mars and probes to the outer planets, sure, but a fleet of ships capable of sustaining millions of people on a journey to another star system, that's still in the realm of science fiction. So what could we realistically do? Well, if we had enough warning, and I'm talking decades here, we might be able to establish self-sustaining colonies on Mars, or even some of the moons of Jupiter or Saturn. It wouldn't be comfortable, and it certainly wouldn't accommodate everyone, but it might ensure the survival of our species. But let's be honest, the chances of us detecting a black hole early enough to mount such an effort are slim, to say the least. Black holes, by their very nature, are incredibly hard to detect. They don't emit light, after all. We can only spot them indirectly by observing their effects on nearby objects or the way they bend light around them. A solitary black hole moving silently through the void of space? It could be practically on top of us before we even knew it was there. So, as we wrap up this cosmic journey, I want to leave you with a question. How has this scenario changed your perspective on our place in the universe? Does the idea of such cosmic dangers make you feel small and insignificant? Or does it inspire you to push the boundaries of human knowledge and exploration? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video as mind-blowing as I did making it, don't forget to like and subscribe.